What's going on? It's your boy, ChefBaseGod, coming at you live from the League of Gods. I wanted to put out a quick stream. I watched, if you haven't seen Darcy Gong's video, very, very, very good, very constructive. Really enjoyed the message behind it, and I kind of wanted to start a trend off of it. Obviously, I talked to him first, asked if I could jock the idea, X, Y, and Z, make sure it was all cool. He loved the idea. As content creators, we really have to come together on this subject. And devs, I really hope you watch this. You just got to watch the first 30 minutes. It's pretty important. I've been very negative lately and very, down in the dumps because I just have been. And I told you all I needed was a little bit. All you had to give me was this much. If you see my fingers, they're almost touching. I just needed this much. I'm not going to go over chat too much, guys. Once I'm done with the slide presentation, then I will go over chat. We'll do all of that good stuff. But I just needed this much, devs, and you got me back. Hope you enjoyed the presentation. I'm going to go through it really quick, and then I'm going to open the floor to discussion for some of the YouTubers, some of the content creators to really put their input in, and then I'll open the discussion to the public, everyone in the chat. Things of that nature. If at any point the stream drops, please let me know. Okay. Let's see. I want to make sure, is the stream still going? Because I'm getting no data. Looks like it's still good. Okay, cool. First of all, let's talk about this calendar. Let's talk about this mother freaking spittin' mama jamma calendar. Really appreciate it, guys. I know I can be very hard on you. I know Vintage can be very hard on you guys. I know we all can be very, very, very rough on you guys. I get it. Understand. It's just the way I am. I'm a very intense person most of the time. But here's the thing. When you do a good job, I'm going to recognize it. I'm going to praise you. This is that little bit I needed to start putting effort back into you guys. You know what I mean? This calendar, excellent. I've been saying it for a long time. You had to put out events in advance. We need to know ahead of time. As your community, as the people paying money for your game, I really appreciate this. You're allowing alliances and alliance leaders to get their events way ahead of time. They get to plan for this. They get to be excited about events. For everyone else, we will go through all the events and the calendar after the stream. Not after the stream, but after all this is said and done. But I got to say, man, great job. You guys really, really, really crushed this one. Knocked it out of the park. We all appreciate it. Big clap, big round of applause, big pat on the back. You guys are doing awesome. Next, we're going to go into the 1.4 update release. Please really focus on this. Just by this small effort of you releasing this extensive calendar going on a month and a half, I really think you guys are focused on this. I need to stress how important this is because the players that do have your update are having an issue going back to the previous update and they are not able to play your game. So yes, this is very nice that you put out all these calendar events, and it's very nice that you're letting us know what's going on. But for certain players, they can't partake in anything that's happening, and it becomes very frustrating. I don't know how much you look into the game or things going on in your game, but there was a big war last week. I can only imagine that people that updated their game had a lot of issues during that, specifically the lagging issues. The actual issues of the screen not being fully centered isn't too bad, but more of the lagging issues and the mechanics of your game. We have to get back to basics on these. Really, really enjoy the idea of everything that's coming out in 1.4. Let's just fine tune it. This needs to be number one priority. It has to be at the top of the list. The bugs are very substantial. It's keeping people from playing your game. So let's make sure that's number one. And as I'm speaking, it's not just, me and my opinions and what I think. I've definitely taken the time to hear everyone out, all the subscribers, the community, other YouTubers. This is definitely a big one. All right, we're going to keep it short and concise. Next, I really want to get back to this. Okay. Essentially, for two reasons, developers. Hacking in the game is a huge issue. It has to be fixed. This is what I mean by basics. The basics of your game, the mechanics are great. You're working on it, but we have to start from the bottom. Mechanics are great, and the things that throw your mechanics off and the things that throw your game off is the hacking and the modding. This is something that cannot be covered up by stacking a bunch of really cool events and really cool titans and really cool relics on top of each other. It doesn't work because it doesn't hide the main problem under it. As a community, we very much appreciate if we got back to basics and started focusing more on this hacking. And what that means is not just you guys working on it from behind the scenes, because we don't know what you're doing at home. We don't know what the priority is. We don't know what things are being worked on. And that'll go into my next slide, but we're going to take a minute to talk about this. It really needs to be dealt with. And no one's expecting you to do it over a span of a day. No one's expecting you to get it done in a span of 2 days. But I was looking at the leaderboard this morning, and there was a dude with 16 million VP. Things like that are unacceptable. It's such a blatant hack and such a blatant modification. Last week, this guy was on the leaderboard all week. Realistically, that's unacceptable. Also, when you have accounts at 1.44 million DGs and 1.54 million gems, you're losing out on money. I know you're a business, you have to run that way. It all comes down to the dollar figure. Let me tell you what, the two things that are going to help your dollar figures is going to be, one, making sure your players are happy and making sure your product works correctly. Two, making sure that hacking is being worked on and is eventually eliminated from the game. Because one, these people that are doing this aren't paying for your game. They're not paying for your game, and they're deterring the paying people away from your game. So you're honestly losing money on both fronts. We looked over the numbers. We obviously don't know the exact statistics, but you're a game that produced $10 million in the first quarter of existence in 2017. Okay? Right now, in the first month, just as an estimate, we're estimating that you've made $300,000 in the first month. So in the first month of the first quarter, you're at $300,000, which means essentially you're 3 to 4 million back on where you want to be. You know what I mean? So we really have to work on getting back to these numbers. Me as a person, understand the finances. I understand there has to be worth in the game. And as a player, as a content creator, as a voice of the community, I really want to tell you what we want, how to fix this. I want this game to have longevity. I want you to make money so you are more inclined to help us out and give us what we want so we can give you our money. We want to give you our money. We want to give it to you. But unfortunately, we don't have anything. There has to be a reason. I'm in a charity, but I'm not going to just give you money for no reason. That's out of the question. But hacking really has to get solved, and we need some communication. When you were releasing previous blogs saying that this is what we were doing about hacking updates, X, Y, and Z, I mean, it can start off with you just eliminating some of the big modification names. Let's start with some of these YouTubers. There's many YouTubers that are modding the game and publicly modding it in front of you. You need to just ban those accounts. Straight up. That's one sign that you're actively doing something. This dude on number 1 global with 16 million VP an hour into the season, he needs to be banned. This is it's something that will bring good morale to your game and more money in your pocket. You know what I mean? Anyways, moving along. Next, we just want to know that you guys are alive. We want to know that you're still employed with the company. As people that have been playing this game for almost 5 years now, we've grown to enjoy these guys. Matt, Haig, Dom, we like you guys. You know what I mean? You guys are not just devs to us. You guys have personalities. We've watched you on the live streams. we've attached to you. We appreciate the humor. We know you guys are around. It sucks that you can't be a part of our live streams anymore, but let's get back to that. First of all, it doesn't take a lot, and Darth Shigang said this, to record a Zoom message saying, hey, I'm still alive. We're at home. We're doing okay. We hope to be back in the offices soon. That costs the company zero money. And it would go a long way for us, you know? Just let us know you guys are alive. This, next slide we'll talk about, it's more of the fact that it's the next step. First, we need just any kind of sign of contact from you guys. The next step, which is a bigger project, this is probably the most important part of the video, in my opinion. If there's any part you're going to focus on while you watch this, it has to be this next part. Answer us. Give us a way to hear from you guys. The support is not doing the job. If that means more personalized, non-automated generated tweets, more personalized, non-generated anything. We don't like talking to computers. We're people. You know what I mean? Essentially, it would be like, the way that comes off is almost ignorant because it assumes that you think that that's good enough for us. And it's not. It's not. We really need to you need to get more in touch with your community. Reply on the Twitter post. Post something other than a generated response just to let us know that there's actually a human being on the other side. You know what I mean? If you think that the automated generated responses are fooling us at any point, it's an insult because you're just implying that we're that dumb, and we're not. Next slide. This is the big project. This is the really big project that I want you to focus on. And I'm not speaking from assumptions. I'm not speaking from any type of guess or anything like that. This is real. You want to take your game to the next level. You want to get back to that $10 million in the first quarter. You need us. I'm sorry that I'm not speaking from ignorance. You need us. We play your game. We're a very tight game community, unbelievably tight. I hate to say it, but there's some players that might know the game better than you guys do. When it comes to the mechanics, you guys know the coding, but there's people like Aventador that are finding things in the game that you probably had no idea or any intention for it to be there in the first place. And the whole reason I'm making this video is because I know that you're listening. I don't know what kind of hoops you have to jump through to give the community what they want, which is insane to think. Your job is to make money. The way for you to make money is to give us what we want, or respond saying that is not something that we can give you. We on your blog, the people on your blog, and I'm sorry, all the YouTubers that I left out of this, I just took the first 5, icons that I could find. You sponsor us, you promote us on your blog. We promote your game in return. If you don't trust us as content creators, why are we on your blog? And this bridges into my next session. You need to have a contact in the community. They had it before and it worked phenomenally. You had it with Bo, you had it with the Zalan. We're all adults. The content creators are all adults. They're all mature. We can get a bit upset, but it's because we love this game and we love the people that we play with so much. But you have to figure out a way to talk to us. If you're going to promote us on the blog, use us. Because if you don't, you just have a bunch of bad press. You have a bunch of really bad press on your game. I don't want to go on the game and scream and shout and be angry about how frustrated I am with your game. We are your personal consultants. We do this for free. We just play the game. We're not asking for extra gems. We're not asking for special treatment. Nothing. We just want to help. That's it. We want to help just so you don't have all these terrible reviews on your game, because we want more people here. we can help. Aventador would be a perfect person to talk about skills with. He has an understanding of skills and balance that's unimaginable. It's so fine, tuned and detailed that he understands your game. Ghassan is so in touch with the Italian community and he's so plugged in everywhere. He can help you with events. We can all help you with what we want to know. Me, Vintage, Aventador, Ghassan, we're all great candidates for your SPP account program. Personally, I've messaged you guys and you guys don't respond. The last response I got, I was supposed to be contacted by someone in the company and it's been 8 months and I still have not. You can't leave people on cliffs like that. It's degrading and it's demoralizing and it's straight up, it's just disrespectful. You know, you got to get us involved with this. Vintage, Zalan, these are guys that are so well knowledgeable and so well in touch and have such a voice and have such a following that it would be crazy that you didn't involve us. I understand that you're going to probably have to get a bunch of approvals from a bunch of people to get this done, but this right here is what everyone wants. The community wants people they can go to that have contact with you because right now, let me be honest with you, the state of your game, you have 40,000 players floating around that have no idea what's going on, what's going to happen, where our game is going, and there's a lot of uncertainty. And the last thing you're going to do when you're uncertain about anything financially is spend more. It just doesn't make sense. You know, this has to happen. This round table of you guys and us has to happen. We have to make contact. You can't not get us involved. I'm not demanding it. I'm just letting you know this is going to be the quickest fast track to the success of your game and the growth of your game and your game getting better. All right. And that's pretty much it. That's all I got. I saved about 15 minutes to bring in some of the YouTubers to voice their opinions. And then, we're going to open the floor up to some of the community. I've asked everyone to be very constructive and calm and concise. We are not here to shit on you. We are here to attempt to make the game better. Because at this point, something's got to happen, So I'm going to open up the YouTubers roundtable. We're going to have some YouTubers come in and voice their opinions and kind of just spit some knowledge at you and let you know what's going on. Because I understand it's hard. It's hard to filter through our 4-hour streams and figure out what's going on. I've titled the video, Watch the First 30 Minutes. If you don't watch any of my content, if you don't watch anything I do, the only thing that I ask is that you watch the first 30 minutes of this video, please. Now I'm going to shut the hell up. I'm going to let the YouTubers that have joined, anyone that wants to join, you guys know where it is. I just added the voice tab in Discord. It's right above Chef's Kitchen. After that, we'll open the discussion to the floor. Welcome, Jim. Welcome.
What's up, brother? What's up?
What's up, man?
I like your enthusiasm. I really do. I would just wish I could share it. And I don't want to come on here just to be a negative Nelly, but
I appreciate that, Jim. Hopefully, this gets us a little bit more. The way that I see it, the devs obviously must have heard something. You know what I mean? For them to post a week at a time, to post a full month and a half schedule, that's all I needed. But the goal of this is to get things from the devs that will give you that little bit that you need, Jim. You know what I mean? It's a long-term thing. This is the beginning of a long-term project. And you as devs, you have to be involved. You have to keep giving these little bits to us, or you're just going to have the people that promote your game essentially done, essentially over, essentially negative. I'm actually going to shut up now. I'm going to let everyone else go in. I've said my piece.
well, I'm not going to jump on this phrase death train right now until I see a little bit more.
That's fair.
A little calendar in which we could see things farther ahead so that we could set up alliances and teams and move people and get things set up, which we've always said, this is what we need. This has been ongoing for 4 years. And they throw us a bone and give us this calendar, and now everybody wants to I'm not on this praise dev trade. And I said, I don't want to be the negative Nelly here, but I don't see it. And as far as the hackers, they've been in game ever since I've been in game. They do nothing about it, really. They'll ban some people, and they'll make a big deal when they used to do the live streams and say, yeah, we banned these people, and we did this and did that. Yeah, how about the Anubis glitch? How'd that work out for you? How about the Hachi Man? How'd that work out? Oh, it did it. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Cool. I mean, so Jim, that's very valid. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm not going to shoot you down in any way, but this is my point. You've seen a full 180 with me ever since this calendar came. I don't need much. I just need a little bit to give back. Other YouTubers need a little bit more. Take this as a message. Take this to heart. It's important. It's important. You just added him to the blog. Why would you want someone on your blog that feels that way? Do you know what I'm saying? Who else? Who else is in here? I got Darth Shigong. I got Churro.
Yo. Yeah, dude. Honestly, as always, I just like to agree and add more feedback than either a rant or anything. But it's the craziest part with this update is that I agree both with you, Chef, and Jim a bajillion %. However, I just want to emphasize the importance of consistency because at the end of the day, what we want is activity in the game, and that activity can only stay consistent and healthy when we get updates like this. So we see what's going to happen and what's going to be released all the way through March. And, now having the experience of being a crown, it's like, hey, you know what, dude, I know who to prep and what to prep for what, instead of just kind of guesstimating half the time. And the thing is, dude, if you know what you're getting prepped for, you're more excited for it. And that's what we want in this game is excitement, So we have 2 Divine Titans that were probably the best Divine Titans that we've ever seen. And we know when they're going to get released. So, and I'm saying this and I'm hopefully representing a lot of the new players that I've been able to bump into in the last month that would be ecstatic to just know the fact that these, Divine Titans are 12,000 DGs, or they can save up and actually participate for an event and have something worthwhile, On top of that, being a crown, you got 50 players to work with, and you want to be able to find a balance between the individuals that are going to invest financially and that probably have to invest based on what resources they have available in the game currently. So it just makes it so that we all know what we're going to be doing for the next 5 weeks. And the activity doesn't have to die. It's just we play a little bit smarter, but the activity is consistent. The thing is, at the end of the day, this blog update that we just got today on a Monday is huge. It's huge. It's rejuvenating. But I will have to side on this other aspect of my comment with Jim is that it needs to stay the same because it just makes it so that the players don't feel like they are being teased and they don't have to make such drastic gambles for something that is only going to last them maybe a short time frame. You know what I mean? However, it also keeps in mind a lot of the new players, which is what's going to keep this game alive. A lot of us out here have been playing this game for a long time because we have established great relationships with us here, but we don't want people to miss out on it. And the fact that they gave us such a huge amount of time of notice of what's going on just helps us, just know what we can do and how we can promote this game further. I mean, for me, it's like I can honestly plan my streams a little more consistently because I know what's going to come up. So I know that if I can stream maybe 2 hours on a Saturday, it's going to help whatever grinders out there with some content. You know what I mean? So those are my comments. Those are my takes. I just feel that this move was huge. However, again, with what Jim says, we need to see this happen more often because it's only going to establish consistency on our part in the game. But it just really shows you one small move how big it can make an impact across the entire community, and how it could also influence us as content creators to just really promote the game even more, regardless of what's going on. So yeah, I'm super stoked on everything.
Nice. Thank you, Churro. Anyone else that wants to jump in, feel free.
Sorry, Chef. What's the topic?
Honestly, I just kind of went over, the 1.4 update, the calendar. I'm trying to just take a step back, man, and like really just give this one more go. The calendar being updated to a month and a half was just a little bit enough for me, and I'm trying to start a trend off what Darth Shigong did of like coming to the devs and saying this is what's up. They must have taken a tiny little bit with giving us an extended calendar, man. And like, don't get me wrong, this doesn't all have to be positive, Vintage, and I'm not trying to silence anyone or censor anyone. I just want them to have a concise video that they can watch. You know what I mean? And I wanted to have all the YouTubers involved. I'm not asking for everyone to kiss their butt right now. Just more of a concise message. So go ahead. You're a huge voice. I'm so happy you're here. Thank you so much.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's nice. The calendar's nice. It helps the free-to-play guys plan, right? Well, and not even the free-to-play. The sometimes spend guys, they can identify where they, want to spend their resources. That's nice. But they still haven't, and maybe this is where the Q&A missing is such a chasm in the communication we get, because they still haven't addressed anything probably in my top 20. Island defense is still better than garrison defense. There's Titans that freeze on garrisons. There's cheating. There's hacking. There's, I don't want to go on and on and on and on. I think everybody kind of knows what my laundry list is, but I don't want everybody thinking, yay, we're back, just because they put out a calendar update. Guys, it's a calendar update. Let's be realistic.
Yeah, you're not wrong, Vintage. It's just a very, very small step. But for me personally, it was enough for me to give this one more shot. Me personally, man, I don't know how much I got in the tank. With your game, with your services, with the silence. I just got one more bang in me, guys. Honestly, I got one more hoorah to give this a try. You guys got me on a positive note. I'm gonna stick up with the positivity, but just because I'm positive doesn't mean you won everyone over, and that's why I want to have Jim and Vintage speak, because you need to keep up with these updates. The calendar is very small, it's very minute, but it's something we've been asking for. Or at least update us on what you're working on at the point of time, so people can start getting re-excited about your game. There's not too many people crazy excited about your game right now. I'm sorry, that's the brutal, honest truth. It really is.
Well, and you're talking about small things. Give Bo's existing account to Aventador. That is not hard, people.
It's not. He's got the.
It's not, and I'm on board exactly with what Vintage is bringing up, and you're saying, Chef, it's a good start. And again, bring it back to what Jim said. We need this to stay consistent, guys, because okay, for sure, you're giving us a layout of what's going to happen for the next 5 weeks, and it could mean that you're going to have a consistent flow of activity, funds, whatever, cool. But you're going to see a huge spike in activity and competition for your next big event. So you're setting yourself up for success at this, because you're giving us a heads up, and that needs to happen more often. It needs to stay this way for the rest of the year, and you guys are only going to win because that only means that when you give us 5 weeks of a calendar heads up, all you have to do is just splash a little bit of detail for that week on a Monday, just to let us know what relics and everything. And well, guess what? If we know what's going on for the next 5 weeks as content creators, we can easily promote the game and just keep the activity going. And that just makes you guys win at the end of the day. And it's such a small move, dude. You guys already know what's going on. That's not a mystery. You guys already know what you have planned. Just let us know, dude, so we know exactly when to dip out all our activity and build the hype and get, this game just rolling and just staying active. The community is fucking enormous in this game. It's ridiculous. The resources are there. The support is there. The teams are there. Anybody can come into this game at any point and just succeed. We just need to know what the hell is going on.
Nice. Darth, you wanna close this out before I open it to the public?
Sure. I guess I'll toss some stuff in there. I mean, everyone's saying such awesome stuff, man. I mean, it's great. And yeah, I mean, everyone has a right to their feelings, how they're going to feel about this, whether good, bad, or indifferent. I mean, I guess I liken don't get me wrong, I'm glad they put out this stuff, and I hope that, I'm hoping they're staying consistent on it. But then, like, to go to vintage, in a sense, like, this is like we're starving, and they're not by choice, right? We're getting starved out of information, and now that this little tiny morsel that they were supposed to do anyways. I mean, this is not something like that should be so groundbreaking that they're doing, but we're so hungry that we're just like, oh my God, this is amazing. Thank you so much. It's like, this is like beyond the bare minimum what they can be doing. My whole thing is I'm thinking, like, how long have they had this kind of information available? This, like, this a month and a half worth of information. Did someone just like walk in the office this last weekend and say, oh crap, see a vanilla envelope of information and decide, oh, let's post this stuff now? I mean, why couldn't they have been doing this since the whole beginning? And that's my thing. And I'm hoping they'll keep it going, because I do agree that having consistency in information is super important. Especially, like, I mean, I know some guys, like I was talking to someone earlier, people live stream, and that's obviously, you can do that on the fly. You can go, you can be talking about information that's coming out. Me, obviously, if anyone watches my content, I pre-record my stuff. And it's hard to pre-record things when the information comes out the same dang day the event starts. It's hard for me to create a video, and it just makes more work than it needs to be. I mean, I want to have fun doing it, but I don't want to feel rushed and feel like I'm not providing for the community the information they want from me if I can't get it to them. And that's annoying. But like I said, I'm happy. I'm glad they're doing it, and I hope they do add more. I'm just eternally, I'm hopeful. I'm hoping they'll do it, and I hope they don't disappoint me. That's all.
Nice. Thank you, Darth. I'm going to finish this out with an olive branch. Something, the reason I've kept this on the screen is because it's the most important part of the stream. If you're not going to do anything, you need to get us involved. Again, we promote your game. You promote us on the blog. Olive Branch, you have Zalan's email. You have Godan's email. My email is chefbasegoddot@gmail.com. You're in my Discord. Send me a message, yo. I'll keep everything private and just to the content creators. But you gotta get to us. You gotta get to us. That's the biggest step of this whole thing. Or else you're just kind of guessing. It's hard to filter through all these messages you get, all the support, all the Q&As, everything, all the Discords, all the live streams. You need us. That's it. We're going to move this over to Cooking Up with Chef. Let a couple of the community talk. Guys, please try to keep it concise. And if someone says your idea, just let it be and skip over it. If it gets too out of hand, I'm just going to mute it and cut it off. Please, I really want this to be a constructive video. Thank you so much. If everyone wants to join me at the tab right above, just to be there, to hear everyone out, we're going to move over there while I collect my lands. Boom. And we are here. Yo. And also, if no one else is talking, I just wanted to make sure the people that, the YouTubers that promote their game kind of had first digs on this, you know what I mean? And if no one wants to jump on, we can go over the calendar in blog style fashion before the blog tomorrow or whatever it may be. We'll give it a couple minutes.
I'm hoping the blog comes out tomorrow.
Dude, seriously.
Dude, I'm hoping this trend works, man. I mean, as YouTubers, if you guys could look, I know if you don't want to, obviously don't. You got to have the enthusiasm to do it, and you got to really want to do it. The hashtag Where Are You Devs is a really great hashtag to use. I'm really trying to turn this into a trend. Darth Shigong has opened the doors to let us use the format that he has, and that's pretty much it. I'm really hoping this works, guys. I'm really hoping this works.
Dude, this fucking update is the best, bro. I'm not even kidding. Like, it's happened before. Obviously not as extensive as it was this time. I will be honest, it was funny. Out of all Mondays, I woke up at like 5 in the morning my time, and I was like, oh shit, the thing's up. And it was like, whoa, like blown away, dude. And dude, the reality with all this, dude, is that like, yes, we understand. This just gets us. I think the big worry is that we were concerned about the state of the game, like in the sense of like, are we running out of time? Like, is it? Like, are we done? And obviously, this shows us that the game has a big plan ahead. The fact that they gave us 5 weeks of activity of what we have coming up only makes it so that people know when to distribute their activity. And it only keeps it consistent. It's a small move, dude. You don't have to tell us what's exactly in the event. But the fact that we know that, fuck, dude, Necrosis coming up and then Life Spark's coming up. Sure, okay, whatever. We can get the fuck over it. Yes, I understand they're not in the meta. But the fact that those Divine Titans are being released is cool as hell. You know what I mean? It's going to help someone out.
It doesn't.
Fine, you're not going to get it to P10.
Yeah.
But the fact that we know what the hell is going on, dude, is a point. We can motivate people. We can get people to know when to act, do what they want to do. And for look, it got to the point, and I'm going to be real personal about it. I fucking requested that Monday of Conquest already off, dude, because I know I could stream a couple hours and just fucking, have some content for whoever has that Monday off, dude. You know what I mean? I was stoked. I've been wanting to have a Monday off for a while. For Conquest, but I can't do shit like that if you don't fucking tell me what the hell's going on, dude. You know what I mean? So it's like it's a big fucking deal to me, and I love it, and I'm excited. I can stream for about a good 4 or 5 hours, having a good dandy old time on a Monday, and just encourage activity for Conquest, dude. So I'm stoked.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat those cookies, and I'll take the beating. I don't give a fuck. I'm so. It's all good, dude. It's all good. I'll take a fucking whooping. I'm down.
I think one of the biggest points, and I'm going to agree with Chef 100% on this, is the communication.
Hold on, BMT. If you could speak up just a little bit, BMT. We're having a hard time hearing you.
Speak up, holy mackerel. Nobody's ever told me to do that.
Yeah, I know. I usually tell you to shut up, but this time I want you to speak up.
I'm max volume and stuff.
All right, you're good. I can hear you now. You're good.
Perfect.
What I was going to say was what I agree with Chef 100% on. It's something that Vintage and Zalon and Bo used to do, and I used to say in Drum back in the day that they need, whatever you want to call them, I call them player liaison. They need a couple people to be that bridge, to be that gap, to communicate with the devs, to get their questions answered, to see what's going on, and for those people, whoever they are, communicate with the rest of DOT, to communicate with the players. They need people in the know. They need people in the loop. If you're not going to communicate with us, and we've been asking for this for years, and Vinny's will tell you that. They need people, whether you want to call them SPPs, content creators, power play, whatever you want to call them. I don't care what you call them. They need people as a go-between. They need somebody to communicate with. So, this whole hashtag, where's the devs meme thing, I'm going to shut up.
It's okay. Breathe, BMT. You're doing great, man.
It's all good, brother. You got it, man.
Yeah.
You got it.
I know it's frustrating. Because I know you've been running around this ring for a while, man. But, that's what I'm saying, man. Last hoorah. I'm gonna ask Soldier if he can put this up on the DOT Addict site. I'm gonna try to get this spread out everywhere. I'm gonna try to get this thing so many views that you guys can't ignore it. And if you guys choose to ignore it, then that's it. That's it. The chef doesn't have anything else to provide for you. And then that's it. That's it. That's the reality. And this isn't one of.
I feel the concern, dude. I feel the concern, but the reality is, though, bro. Sometimes, look, I'm going to be real with this. Sometimes I feel like our content can get a little too ahead of itself. Yeah.
Yeah.
I understand the frustration. We didn't see a big event, for the Lunar New Year or for the, Chinese New Year, which is a fucking, they dropped the ball big time. They've dropped the fucking ball for sure. However, the fact that we know that there's a whole new series of Titans, you know what? I think the best approach is just to be, okay, we understand things have been kind of floppy, but we have to also move on and just look forward to things. Right now, they gave us a big-ass heads up. I hope that you guys decide to do this again, and there's still more in the works. And that's what we need to focus on. Sure, people don't want Necrosa because fucking Zabava shits all over it. Sure, okay, LifeSpark isn't going to crack anything. Okay, fine. But doesn't mean we have to fucking shit on it all the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think that the fact that we have so much time ahead of knowing that there's something there, we just got to pump the brakes, dude. We got to just chill the fuck out, enjoy the fact that we have something, and just keep it motivating. That's all that's what I hope can be pushed out there. Are we going to want to vent about the shit that we're probably not going to want to see, which is repetitive, banner of irons in there? Probably. But it doesn't mean that we have to, shit on everybody's parade. And that's just one thing that I also wanted to throw in there. So
nice, yo. And I agree with you. But, Churro, at the same time, you have to respect the place that Vintage and BMT are coming from. They were this positive, and they did support the game. And sometimes one small act isn't enough for people, but I'm letting you know that it is for some people. 2 weeks ago, I wouldn't have even thought about making a stream like this. And you got me. That's a start. You'll always have Zalan, and you break Zalan, it's over for you guys. I'll tell you that right now.
That's enough said right there, bro. Once you break Zalan, it's done. Pretty much.
But want this. This is an awesome stream. Listen how calm I am. This is such a good thing. Don't you want Vintage to be in this place? Don't you want his following to be in this place? He's one of the most revered players in Dawn of Titans. Don't you want him to be in the place that I'm at? Don't you want Jim, who just got on your blog, at this same place? You have to work for it. Fee, I hate to call you out. I know you hate it. But you are a liaison for newer players. If you want to throw anything in here, that would be great. As a newer player yourself, and as someone that's constantly bringing new people to this game.
I just want to say that whether it's positive or negative feedback, the people like you guys that are investing in making this better and committed is sort of a shining star for new players, right? So thank you so much for doing this. Thank you for showing that people are willing to take the time, right? Whether they're frustrated or whether they're excited or happy, taking the time to reach out to the developers, to be an agent for trying to make things better is meaningful. And it makes me feel better about the game. So thank you to you guys, sincerely.
Nice, Fee. Cool, yo.
Now don't call me out again.
Yeah, I know, and I never do. But we'll end it there. I think that's enough. We're at 45 minutes. Hopefully they see this. If you can do me a favor, I never ask for this. You gotta like this video. You gotta like the shit out of it, and you gotta send it out everywhere. We gotta get as much attention on this thing as possible. The better the chances of the developers getting to this. Let me collect my lands, and let's go over the calendar, because it's not all serious here.
Fix the bloody update.
Please.
I need to fix the update. I can't play.
Don't start with me, Polo. Don't start with me. I tried messaging you all last season on global chat, and you never acknowledged the fact that we were on the same server for an entire season.
You done hurt Churro's
What's up with that, Polo?
Fix the game. What I was saying earlier, Polo can't play the game. It takes him an hour. It takes them an hour to raid forever. That's got to be a first priority. Oh, wait.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's all right putting a calendar out. Yeah, we can all play this, that bullshit and all that bullshit, but I can't play fuck all.
Yeah, he can't play shit,
it's all
guys.
Right. If you ain't got now, it's fucking shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry, guys. I know. Sorry for all the negative.
No, don't be sorry.
No, don't be sorry. I'd be mad. You can't play the fucking game, bro. I get it.
Yeah. Can't collect your dailies, brother. That's a lot of gems you're losing out, though. Come on, devs, help him out.
Help him out. He just wants to play your game. Anyways,
not many tickets now. I'm sick of it.
Yeah, exactly. Hopefully they see this.
Right.
Do your part. Like the video, share the video, try to get it as much clout as you possibly can because they can't ignore it. If this video gets a ton of views and we're still in this state, yo, like I'm just done. This is all I got for you guys left. But I promise you, if you continue to keep giving me any kind of effort, the slightest kind of effort, I'll still be here. I'll still rally and through the works. Hopefully you'll get Jam and Vintage there, yo. Like that's what you want, right? Anyways,
yeah, man, I was there last spring.
Yeah,
I was all in until Zabroken.
For Dragon Slayers, Vintage was all in. The videos were awesome. You're missing a big piece of your YouTube, content creators. Get it back.
I was streaming 2 or 3 times a week because I was right there with Vintage. I mean, I wasn't all in. I mean, there are different reasons, but I was streaming 2 or 3 times a week because I was excited for the game. I was happy. I was raiding. I was doing the events.
I'm just gonna read off some of these. I'm gonna read off some of these comments to you developers real quick, and then I'm gonna let Vintage go. Go for it.
No, I was just gonna say, as we head into the calendar, once we get there, we got to do irresponsible predictions. Plus, what would we do with this event?
Oh, this is gonna be one of the best parts of the stream. I've been doing this all day. That's the fun part about this. Right as we go into that, Sangre Joven says I've probably spent $2,500 over the last 3 years and have spent less than $100 a month like I do on Dot. That's big. That's a big investment. That's a fourth of a car, bro, on an investment he's never going to get back. Anyways, right now, Tuesday, February 16th, we are in the... Wait.
It is.
So this is wrong. Artifacts of Dragon Slayers has already started. It's going to go to the 18th. You're just going to get all the Dragon Slayer relics. Honestly, they're so niche. It's going to be difficult to even want to pull for these things. There's not many of them that you're going to want 2 of. Going into Tuesday, we got Assault starting tomorrow, which we know is Alon's favorite event. Honestly, I won't do it unless he's streaming. Going down to
I love it.
Right, going down to Thursday, the 18th, we have Alliance War, Necrosa, the Forest Guardian. That's pretty sick, yo. Even though Necrosa isn't super meta, I'm definitely going to be going for 2 of these. They're going to be wonderful on lands.
I was going to say, you get 2 island defenders.
You get 2.
Yep.
And not just
12,000 DP Titan for freaking $30 if you grind it out.
You're getting 24,000 DGs worth of Titans. Yes, thank you, please, absolutely. Gonna be sick. Gonna be 2 island defenders. There's not many of these in between events that are worth picking up. I'm telling you, Necrosa is still a great island defender. I mean, I'd put Necrosa on this somewhere, depending on your relic situation, depending on what situation you're working with. I'd put it on the same-ish level, almost to the tier of Iron Girl, but it's still a dope Titan. It's a great Titan, and it's 12,000 DGs on average. You're not spending. So going in, we have Troopcraft. We saw Entheogen's post about Draco Umbra. That'll be the solo event. And then the big boy event. It's kind of old now. Don't get me wrong, but there's still some hype. We're just going to call this Alliance War. Do you even spark, bro? And that's going to be Life Spark, of course. Honestly, iconic Titan. I'll probably just pick it up to have a couple. Because it's just an iconic Titan. It's what my channel grew on. It was the apex attacker for the longest time, just for the nostalgia. Moving down, we're gonna start getting into some very irresponsible predictions. We have Kingdom Rush, not a real big deal unless you're a new player. Titans Unleashed Berserkers. Obviously, for your... Ooh, I wonder why there's not a Titans Unleashed Guardians. That's weird.
They want attackers, bro. This is the game is based
that's
on.
what I'm saying. We want attackers, which will be good for leveling up all your Tarhuns, all your meta attackers, all your Dragon Slayers. Then you have Theaters of War, the Divine Originals, and this is where our irresponsible predictions start coming into plan. I think this is Oni and Huntress. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm thinking it's Oni, Huntress, or Chernabog and Bellabog.
I was thinking, what's her face? Arya and
Ooh, Urkon. Those are the original Divines.
Yeah. So that means 40 for the for Arya, probably 30 for Urkon.
Yeah.
So for anybody needing to collect that winter collection, Arya would definitely be the go-to.
The GOAT.
Yeah.
Looks like we're continuing our trend of cycling through the War Gods. So Ares is going to be coming around Thursday, March 4th. If you missed that and you need the Warriors ring, obviously need to pick that up. Is that the one Chance is missing? Well, who's Chance missing?
Probably.
Chance is missing someone. For Warriors ring.
I'm missing it.
Yeah.
Ares is fucking dope, man. I love that guy.
That's what I'm saying. You gotta give me another 2 land defenders? Thank you. In my opinion...
Hell yeah, dude.
Ares...
you know who I was thinking was going to enjoy this guy a lot? It's that one new buck on the street. What's his name? Iceman. Iceman will enjoy Ares for sure.
Iceman. And plus, another 2 great defenders. I mean, when we're talking about War Gods, there's not many defenders
for sure
still left in that group of the bunch. Ares is still one of those guys that'll take out my Mahaha. I might fail on you the first time, maybe the second time, but I'm going to get through. But I am going to lose a couple times in the meantime.
Yeah.
Which isn't bad. Then we have Construction Frenzy, Conquest Winter's Retreat. I can only imagine.
Mahaha Prestige Food, baby. Let's go.
Mahaha Prestige Food, baby. Let's go.
Give a damn what's in there.
I don't give a damn what's in there.
Mahaha.
And then this is what Mr.
It's probably like the 9th version of Avalos.
Yeah.
Range resist on the Grenadiers. Here we go, baby. Let's do it.
And Progenitor. Let's not forget about Progenitor. We can almost guarantee he's going to be in there too.
Oh god.
Then this is what Vintage was talking about. We have March 11th, 3 p.m. to March 15th. Alliance War, Valkyrie, Reborn, Finish, Plus. This is what's going to make me believe that you guys actually heard us. I've been making, dangerous predictions all day. I'm going to throw mine out there and then open it up to the floor. I think personally, there's 2 options that can come with this. The first option would be that you give her a dope 3rd reskill. That would be really, really cool. Doubt it's going to happen. The second thing I would like to see is this be a Sferg event with synergy, specifically for Valkyrie. I would go nuts. You want to know what's going to invigorate your game? Put the Norse relics in Finish Plus events. I don't want to see a staff. If there are no more staff events, right? Anything outside of the angry stick, I will know that you're hearing us. And this will truly... anyways, I think it's either that, I think it's going to be a Valkyrie reskill, or it's going to be the first Norse 5-star event, which I would love to see. The public would love to see. We don't want staffs, guys. You make this a Sferg event. If it's not a Sferg event already, go ahead, make it a Sferg event, bro. You will make unbelievable money that week. You want and make it 30, make it 30K. Make it 30K. You know why? Because it's fucking Sferg, bro. Juiced, baby. All right, go for it.
Absolutely. All right, 100% if it was Sferg, if it's gonna be. And if it's not, it's gotta be. It's a damn good relic. Obviously right now the current, damn good meta defender is Rostam. He still benefits from all of the Guardian relics for the 5 stars. Dude, I think it's appropriate. I think it would be a phenomenal way to get the hype train going with this game. You guys, honestly, if you guys don't lose at all, I mean, people are going to go ape shit for this fucking event if it's for Gold. for Finish Plus. And yeah, man, I think that you guys got to do it, man. Got to do it. It's got to be that relic. It's going to be a good event. People are going to go for it. And I can only imagine how good Valkyrie could get because she's got Spearman. So hopefully we can get some some shield absorption, some shield buffing skills, and or it's my worst nightmare. She's gonna, and I hate to fucking kill the hype train, guys, but this could just be the Staff of Earth event. So that's how Chiro's gonna kill it.
So I got to put on my my developer crown for a minute.
Do it.
Okay, if this is Vintage's game and I'm running this game, I take Valkyrie, I reskill her, and make it Spearman focused, as in you have Omega Spearman in either 5 or 6, and you make this Spearman what they should be to make up for the disappointment that was Beowulf. And again, I'll go and, with this Finish Plus, I went the same direction as Chef. It's Sverdog Scold in a synergy with Valkyrie, which brings Valkyrie, again, in line with the meta. Not some defensive cataclysm that suddenly no one can beat with anything ever. Okay? Bring it in line with the Dragon Slayers, to where we have a nice balanced meta, and these Spearmen are only beaten by that rarefied air, as in high prestige Mahaha, or, the new Void Ranger beats it. Or, if you're bringing out new Divine Titans, the Divine Attacker beats it. You're talking about 3 or 4 Titans that can beat it, but you got to have the prestige, you got to have the relics.
Yeah, and here's the thing that I notice about the Finish Plus. This is just me thinking, obviously. There's a lot of people that miss out on the Meta Titan, which is usually like a 26, 25K soul, event. If you make it this good, you could still get a second wave of individuals that probably just saved and could benefit from a good Titan that's not the most meta, but is worthy of getting, the week after a big event. So, again, you guys still make money, which is what we want you guys to fucking make.
And because they put out the calendar, everyone has 4 weeks to plan for this.
Yeah. No excuses, dude. 4 weeks of good planning.
Yeah, and they're still unknown, but you could have 4 weeks to be planning for this. So, I mean, if it was me and I was kind of a middle playing sort of dude, I would pass on Necrosa. I would pass on Lifespark because you know what they are, and I would be saving for Valkyrie in the hopes that it is what we hope it is. And if it's not, well, now you got some assets for something that if it comes along, that's good.
Mm-hmm. When the Valkyrie Reborn Finish Plus, it has to be reskilled and it has to have the 5-star.
Yeah, because that's what it's saying. I'm taking Reborn as reskill, and I'm taking Finish Plus as Norse 5-star. Dude, do it. If that's not the plan already, make it the plan. Make it the plan. You're not hurting anyone giving out Sfergs. All right, it's not the Amber of Rostam.
Dude.
It's not Actian Arms, and most Rostams already have max. Most Titans are already getting max melee and max range. Anyways, it won't break anything, guys. And you will just get everyone juiced as fuck on this game. Bomb Valkyrie reskill plus 5-star Sverg. You guys are going to crush it. If that's not the plan, you need to make the plan. You have 4 weeks. Hopefully this gets to you by then.
Just do it.
And on top of that, the thing is, dude, out of all the relics of the North, in my personal opinion, you can never go wrong with having multiple copies of Norse. Of Sverg. It is a good fucking relic. It makes everything just tougher, and it gives defense a huge hope. It would be an appropriate, event for it to get released. So, man, I hope you guys get this. It's a good time.
If this is the quote next generation where we're going to do these Norse Titan reskills with the Omegas, hey, I'm all in for that. I am
100%.
And if they're gonna, if this is the kickoff of, it's not even a new meta; it's a continuation of our current meta,
and that's totally fine. Totally fine. Yeah. Yeah.
I think everyone's dreaming.
Might as well, dude. We got to start somewhere.
We got to start somewhere.
Like Jeff said, you got 4 weeks. We are making it here. Everybody wants to see.
Got a dream. Just don't make sure you get wet when you get your fucking dreams.
Oh, too late for me, brother. It's already late for me.
Okay, maybe I'm going to have to rename this. Okay, maybe watch the whole video. Okay. Anyways, then we got Spellcraft on Monday the 15th. Then we have, Monday the 15th, Temple Festival, the Dragon Slayers. Casino pools. Hopefully, guys,
Dude, you're not going to lose.
You're not going to lose. You're really not going to lose, man.
Yeah. But I mean, it's probably going to be like 60K, which is fucking brutal.
Let's not say you're not going to lose until we see what the new meta Titans.
Well, no, that lead. Thank you, Pisces.
If it sweeps the meta, then you would be losing.
Pisces, thank you so much. That leads me.
Thank you, Pisces, for your balanced predictions.
My next point, yo. You guys have to watch this whole thing. I got to change the video. You honestly, yo, if you guys flip the meta again, if you guys flip the entire meta, everyone's gone. Not gone, but you have no more. Flip the meta again, you will never get vintage back. You will never.
Oh, no, I will uninstall the game.
Yeah. That's not an exaggeration.
Yeah.
You'll lose a lot of us, yo. You already lost JJ, who's probably one of your most talented content creators. You're going to lose. But if you balance this right, yo, and you put out the Dragon Slayers Temple event for, what was it, 60K before for War Gods? You put out the Dragon Slayers event for 60K, yo, you got a big win on your hands, bro. You best believe I'm going to be going for one of them Rostams.
Dude, absolutely, for sure. Even if it isn't Rostam.
Even if it's not Rostam.
You don't lose.
You really don't lose whatsoever.
You don't lose because those, it's the new meta, They all have longevity. No one wants to hit a Ian Gura. No one wants to hit a Rostam on an island defense, let alone on a garrison.
And here's the thing. Here's the thing. If you build off what Vintage is talking about we necessarily don't even need an entire new series of Titans. If you just want to go through and very precisely go through and rework all the Norse Titans with this synergy and this finished plus, bro, you keep the old meta, right? You don't have to go on a limb and rethink a whole new meta. And then you win on both sides. These Dragon Slayers live a longevity of you. It doesn't have to be a whole nother series. It can obviously be half a series. But all of a sudden, these Dragon Slayers get another half longevity. You get to ease us into the next new series after this rework series. Bro, you're winning. Bro, you guys are winning. And this all goes back to what I'm saying. You just got to bring us in. You have to bring us in. There's no question about it. You have to. Because these ideas are awesome.
And by doing that too, taking the time to maybe kind of revamp some of the older Titans, since that doesn't require a ton of work, they can put resources towards fixing some of the back of the game stuff that we've been asking for a while, and things that are broken, and get things moving smoothly and all that stuff, and get themselves set up for the next big jump in the game. Rather than trying to keep adding on top of something like a freaking pile of Jenga tiles. The bottom parts are super wobbly.
Boom. And we're giving you this information for free, yo. Take it for free. You can have it. No one will sue you. Anyways,
exactly.
We're moving through to Assault, which is going to be March 16th. And then this is my final dangerous prediction and the end of the video that we're going to finish on here after everyone obviously gives their dangerous predictions. I think this is the Necromancer, the Living Shadow. If it's the Necromancer and you don't necessarily plan on making it a DG Titan, another win. I think it's another bomb win in the bag.
Dude, if it's that Necromancer and it's not a DG, you just gave yourself 5 weeks of prep time, and people are going to go fucking apeshit for this thing, dude. Which is what you need to do all the time.
But if it's a meta shift and it's like the broken, they need to make it a DG Titan.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's true. Yes. That's very true.
That is also very...
They can't put a new Titan out there that just wipes everything like the broken does. That needs to be a DG Titan.
Yeah.
Shy says...
You need to invest heavily for sure.
Oh my God!
If you're gonna have a busted, Titan, it might as well be the most impossible thing to get, but possible to get at the same time.
Yeah, 15K.
Right.
So
15K. Zalan has arrived. Shy says Chef Bipolar God. I don't blame. Yeah, I'm not gonna deny it. I'm not gonna deny it, yo. I'm not mad. I know what's up. I'm not in denial. What's up, G?
Yo, but it's a good week. It's a good week, everyone. So let's celebrate.
It is a good week. Actually,
celebrate.
Actually, Zalan, you'll have to watch the first 30 minutes of this. It was very constructive, man. I'm turning over a new leaf. I'm offering an olive branch. I truly am. So I'm gonna keep on this train, man. As long as they give back to us, I will continue this good train. Hands down.
All right. Well, I'll check back next Monday.
Check back next Monday. Check in with me next Monday. But that's pretty much all I got, yo. Like the video. I don't even care about the subscriptions, but at least like the
Chef,
video.
I came on to announce something really amazing. I don't know if anybody knows anything about this right now.
Do
it. Okay, because I saw a message this afternoon from DOT Addicts from what's everyone's favorite on Reddit from who am I?
Oh my God, you tell a story like a woman. Get on.
Sorry, who's the main person on Reddit that posts all the time?
I Am Reality.
Is it?
I Am Reality.
Yeah,
there you
I
go.
Am
Thank
Reality.
you. Sorry. I Am Reality posted. It came over through DOT Addicts that basically there was a 32 megabyte update today for people that already had the update to actually go out, get it, and it fixed all the lag issues. Now, it did for my device. The only thing is there's still that missing bar on the left. I don't know what the deal with that is.
Oh, it's minor.
So, yeah, I know. But so still there... from my opinion, everything that I was noticing lag wise and like slowdown wise and else, load time for battles and all that crap, that's all gone.
Polo, I ain't got no update.
Check. It might be.
Polo, are you on Android?
Yeah.
Android, yeah.
That's why.
Go through and go through and.
You had to download the one, or was it update in game?
Polo, I would go into the Play Store and see if there's an update available. Sometimes,
I checked just.
Mine was only 32 megabytes. Means it's not the actual
just before I
update.
came
So that's
on.
why it's that whatever they attempted to fix between the last 24 to 48 hours. That's what that is.
Nice. Cool. Anyways, guys.
Hey, it's a sign of life.
Sign of life. That's what we're asking for. Devs, man, if you made it this far, I appreciate it immensely. I will keep this train as long as you keep your train, baby. Like this video as much as you can. Share this video around. If you can, share the link in support. Share the link on Twitter. I'm going to be doing the same thing. Share the link in Discords. This video is really important. It's not about clout. It's not about selfish reasons. It's about our game, yo. It's about our game. And it's not going to get better.
I also think it was somebody, whoever was in charge of the calendar was like, oh yeah, they want a calendar? They're all getting mad about the calendar? All right, I'll show you.
You get a calendar.
I'll show you a damn calendar. But for real, it's serious.
It's complain for another 2 months. I don't want to hear it again.
It's our game, yo. It's pretty serious. It's what we're all here for. It's a very, very important thing. Spread this video out as much as you can. I got to get in contact with Soldier, have him watch it, see what he thinks, and see if he can put it on the front page of DOT Addicts. Anyways, keep up the hype, guys. Stay as positive as you can. Devs, you better work for it. A lot of people are on their last limbs, yo. Get your ass over to Godan's team. I don't know about that. I don't know if I could ever leave where I'm at this point. But look, until next time, peace, love, and cheese. Tell your mama I said what's up, and I'll catch y'all later. Peace out.
Peace.